Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of the Vantage Point Podcast. Thank you so much, fam, for tuning in to another episode. If you're brand new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe to the show. I'm posting videos 5 times a week, daily. I'm posting a lot of content, fam. Those of you who've been watching, welcome back. And you've been seeing back-to-back shows. We've been very consistent, and we're just getting started. With that being said, let's jump into today's show. The quote we are breaking down today, fam, is the fear of being lonely doesn't exist when you know the value you bring to the table. The caption here is you don't end up lonely when you provide value. The fear of being lonely, where does that come from? The fear of being alone. The fear of not having people around you. The fear of not being desired or wanted. The fear of dying by yourself. A lot of people think about this. A lot of people think about it more than you think, right? Now, you see, when you're in your own head, you may think you're alone in this. If you feel this way, you may think you're alone in this, right? But do you realize how many people are desperately lonely? How many people want the attention of others? How many people wish when they see people on social media, they see people having fun with family and friends, when they see people enjoying their lives? Do you know how many people wish they were a part of that? I wish I had that. I wish I could hang out with more people. I wish I had quality relationships. The thing is, fam, most people want solid relationships, but the problem is most people are not solid with themselves. They're not solid with who they are. They don't understand the value they provide. They're selfish. A lot of people are selfish. What are you going to do for me? Me. Instead of putting yourself in a position to say, how can I help you? What can I do for you? See, when you're lacking, fam, you can't give because you don't want to, right? You need. You need. I need this. I need that. I want this. I need this. I need this in my life. I need people. I need money. I need. So when you start thinking about quality relationships, when you start thinking about having people around you, you got to first understand what are you lacking? Because most of the things you want from others, you need to provide for yourself. You need to provide that love that you want from others. You need to provide that validation that you're looking for others. You need to do that for yourself. Searching for happiness outside of yourself, searching for love outside of yourself. Searching for fulfillment outside of you. Doesn't exist, fam. You'll be searching forever. People fear being lonely. People fear being alone because they don't truly understand the value they provide. They feel like they don't provide enough value. You secretly know which direction you are going. Because if you're not constantly providing value, if you're not constantly learning and growing, if you're not constantly looking to develop yourself and provide more value to this world, subconsciously, secretly, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I doing? What is the meaning of my life? What is the meaning to my existence? See, the less value you provide, right? The less meaningful life is. Think about what I'm saying here deeply. Think about it, fam. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying in a real way. Just don't listen to the words and consume it like, oh, okay, or agree or disagree. Don't be quick to agree and disagree. Just listen to what is being said. the less value you provide, the less meaningful life feels, right? He's like, what am I doing? What's my purpose? What is my meaning? What am I giving? Why am I alive? And most people struggle with understanding why they are alive. It's deep. This is things that people don't talk about. I know a lot of men deeply lonely, wishing they can get that hug or get that call from that girl, wishing they had partnerships. I say men because there's a lot of men that struggle with providing for being more valuable, right? For a lot of women, it's easy, right? It's not as easy. It's not as easy because I know a lot of women who struggle with value, who want validation, who want attention from others, and they don't understand why they're by themselves. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's talk about the men for a second. How most men are deeply lost. Most men feel deeply lonely. They don't understand their worth. They don't become more valuable. They're sloppy. They let themselves go. They allow time to pass by. They don't develop themselves. They don't learn. They don't grow. They don't study. They don't create their value. They don't create their worth. They don't develop themselves into the man, a man of value. So then they struggle deeply struggle, wondering, okay, man, what am I doing? Why am I alive? Why am I here? And for a lot of women, let's talk to the ladies now. Wondering why you put yourself in environments you're attracting certain people into your life that you're like, man, where's the quality men? Where's the quality friends? Where's the quality people? So some of you have settled. You settle for low quality relationships. You've settled for low quality people around. Look around, really look around. I'm talking to the ladies. We spoke to the men. I'm talking to the ladies right now. Think about it. Think about it. The people around you. What's the quality? How secretly deep down inside, you look at certain people like, man. So now you're betting on potential. Now you're looking to motivate someone who's already quit on themselves in hopes that, oh man, you know what? Let me build this human up. I don't want to leave this because, again, we talked about the fear of being lonely. So I don't want to leave these friends, these partnerships, these relationships, because then I'll be alone. And I don't want to be alone because I don't really understand myself. I don't understand the value that I provide to this world. This is what's happening, fam. Now let's mix them all together. Humans in general. Look at it. Most people are not solid with themselves. Most people are not confident in themselves. Most people don't know their worth. And because they don't know their worth, they accept and they settle for mediocrity, mediocre relationships, mediocre partnerships, mediocre money, mediocre bodies, mediocre food. People just, let me get scraps. Let me get the scraps out of the fear of not having anything. The fear of being lonely, fam, does not exist when you know the value you provide and bring to the table. When you know that you are willing to embrace whatever comes your way. When you know that it really doesn't matter what happens, what matters most is how you respond to what happens. When you know that fear is the biggest illusion of them all. It's a sign that there's something you lack, something you're afraid of is a sign. That's a sign, fam. Something you need to work on. When you know that you have the ability to adapt and adjust. When you know that you're constantly interested in growth and making yourself more valuable, there is no fear of being lonely. because you know, hey, I know what I bring. I know what I give. I know what I provide. When you don't know what you provide, you accept the scraps and you stay with the scraps. And all these little problems happen when you have scrap relationships. All these little unnecessary problems happen. People are fighting hard, manipulating each other because each party fears being alone, knowing the truth about themselves. Fam, we're getting deep. And I know some of you feel this, and I know all of you feel this because you can see this around you. You can see how many people are like, damn, I just wish, man, if I can be part of this circle, that circle, always wanting to be around, people, because misery loves company. One is not solid with themselves, so they always want to be around these environments. Oh, please accept me, please love me, please, 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 and begging for attention. Gotta be solid with you, fam. You gotta make yourself more valuable. You gotta learn, you gotta grow. You gotta be willing to bet on yourself. You gotta stop settling for mediocrity. You gotta stop settling for these scraps. You gotta make a decision today and say, you know what? I'm gonna make myself more valuable. I'm gonna make myself more independent. I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna take risk. I'm gonna challenge myself. This is deep, fam. Because when you start doing this, you start patching up those holes that you've been ignoring within yourself. And then you won't have that fear. You know you will never be lonely. You know you will always know the value you provide because you never settle. It's never an end for you. As long as you're alive, you continue to grow. And the more you grow, the more you understand you, the more valuable you become to this world. Thanks so much, family, for listening in. I love you and appreciate you. If you found this episode valuable, please subscribe to the channel, comment below. Let me know how you felt about this. Hit thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys next time. I love you. Appreciate you. Peace.